Hi, my name is Ashley. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the essential oils that Young Living produces that can help you out with certain types of emotional ailments. So I've got my book here. This is like my Bible. Alright. So firstly I will talk about mental fatigue. So some of the causes of mental fatigue are being overworked, having poor sleep patterns, lacking exercise, and having a poor diet. Some of the oils that can help you with this are frankincense, rosemary, cedarwood, peppermint, and so those are the singles. So I will just show you what they look like if I can grab them. Frankincense. We've got rosemary here. These are from my own personal collection. Cedarwood, it's that one. And peppermint. That's one of my premium starter kit oils there. Okay. So you can use these aromatically, so you can pop them into your diffuser. Alternatively, you can apply a single drop under the nose. Although peppermint's quite strong, I wouldn't suggest that. You might be better off just popping a little bit onto your hands and cupping it and inhaling. So I just put the tiniest bit of peppermint onto my hands then, and it's quite strong, so I'm getting a good whiff of that. That's the thing about these oils, these are pure, unadulterated, so they are actually 100% essential oils. Okay, I'm going to talk about depression now. So diffusing or directly inhaling essential oils can have an immediate positive impact on your mood. So the smell is the only sense that can have direct effects on the limbic region of the brain. Studies at the University of Vienna have shown that some essential oils and their primary constituents can stimulate blood flow and activity in the emotional regions of the brain. Clinical studies at the Department of Psychiatry at the ME University of Medicine show that lemon oil not only reduced depression, but it also reduced stress when inhaled. Okay, so some of the recommendations for depression: lavender, Roman chamomile, which I don't have, melissa, jasmine, frankincense, peppermint, I've got that one here, peppermint, ylang ylang, rosemary, lemon, cedarwood, and bergamot. So again, you can use those aromatically in your diffuser. You can also apply 1 to 2 drops of the recommended oil on your temples and on the back of your neck as desired. So I might go with, I'll test these out on myself. I'll go with the rosemary because I quite like the smell of that one. It actually smells like fresh rosemary, the plant. So I'll just pop a little bit here on the back of my neck, so it should give me a bit of a pick-me-up. Okay, so I will talk now about emotional trauma. The effect of heavy emotional trauma can disrupt the stomach and digestive system, unfortunately. Some of the recommendations, we've got frankincense, Idaho blue spruce, I haven't got that one, jade, lemon, lime, German chamomile, rose, lavender, marjoram, spearmint. I do have that one, but it's up on my shelf. I don't have it in my little pile with me. Peppermint again, and valerium and vetiver. So what do you do with these? You can, for example, mix up equal parts of frankincense and valor. So the valor, I didn't mention it's a blend, not a single. So mix up this one and the frankincense and apply 1 to 2 drops neat on temples, forehead, crown, and the back of the neck before going to bed, and use that for 3 nights. Or alternative, well, as well as that, sorry, you can also apply your desired oil to those same places, or to your temples and the back of your neck a few times throughout the day. So it is unfortunately a time right now where things are very uncertain in the world for a lot of people. A lot of people have lost their jobs. We don't really know what's going to happen or how long this is going to go on for, whether we're going back to normal, what normal will be after all this is over. So really doesn't hurt to reach out and get some oils and really start using those, and hopefully it will make a huge difference to those who are suffering with some of these issues. Okay, so insomnia is another difficulty that might arise, specifically after the age of 40. Sleep quality and quantity deteriorate noticeably as melatonin production in the brain actually declines. So supplemental melatonin has been researched to dramatically improve sleep and wake cycles and to combat age-related insomnia. For those who are not yet 40 or over, insomnia can be caused by bowel and liver toxicity, poor heart function, negative memories and trauma, depression, mineral deficiencies, hormone imbalance, or an underactive thyroid. The fragrance of many essential oils can exert a powerful calming effect on the mind through their influence on the limbic region of the brain. Historically, lavender sachets and pillows were used for babies, children, and adults alike. So obviously in my recommendations, lavender will be the first one. Valerian, cedarwood, orange, Roman chamomile. There's also some of the blends that I have on hand right now. Peace and Calming is great, and again the Valor. So if you're going to apply topically, 1 to 3 drops on the shoulders, stomach, and the bottom of your feet. You can also mix 6 to 8 drops of oil with 1/4 cup Epsom salts or baking soda in hot water, and add that to your bath water while the tub's filling up, and then soak in the bathtub for 20 to 30 minutes or until the water has cooled down. You can also rub 1 to 2 drops on the temples and the back of the neck several times a day, or also a warm compress with a couple of drops of your chosen oil on your back. Okay, so we'll talk about the nervous system. So the autonomic nervous system controls the involuntary activities in your body, such as heartbeat, breathing, digestion, glandular activity, and contraction and dilation of blood vessels. The autonomic nervous system is composed of 2 parts that balance and complement each other: the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous systems. So more simply, the sympathetic nervous system is fight or flight or excitatory, while the parasympathetic system is rest and digest or inhibitory. So to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest one, you can use things like lavender, patchouli, marjoram, ylang ylang, rose, vetiver, Idaho blue spruce, sage. In the blends, again, the Peace and Calming, and Valor is the other one that I've got in my kit. As far as nutritionals go, things like Ningxia Red, Megacal, Mindwise supplements, Sulfazyme, vitamin B, vitamin C are also some really good ones for that. Okay, so another thing you can do is to use these oils for massage. Young Living's got something called the raindrop technique, which I won't go into right now, but that's also very helpful to help to calm you down. So to stimulate the sympathetic nervous system, so remember, whoops, I dropped my oil. Remember that the sympathetic nervous system is fight or flight, so that's excitatory. So that's responsible for secreting stress hormones like adrenaline and noradrenaline. So you'll be looking at things like fennel, ginger, eucalyptus oil. I do have eucalyptus that's on my shelf over there. Peppermint, rosemary, black pepper. So you'll be looking at supplements like vitamin B, C, Sulfazyme, Mindwise, essential zymes for Megacal. So aromatic, again in the diffuser, and again the raindrop technique of massage with using these oils is great also to stimulate your nervous system. Okay, I've reached the end now, so if you do want to order any oils, if you'd like to find out a bit more information about how you can get your hands on some, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to drop me a line. You can do that, or you can comment on my YouTube video, or I'm also on Instagram as _preserve_your_passion. And I hope that you don't stress out too much, or if you do, you have the appropriate tools to be able to manage it. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Okay, bye.